I'm on my second, like, 9% beer since I got home from work. And I left work early, so. I'm also naked, as you can tell, as I was about to take a shower. But I learned some crazy shit today. Dickhead neighbor died, as you know. And we've been waiting for his house to go on sale so that we could buy it. And, like, change everything about it because fuck him. And rent it out. So it sold Monday for $45,000 because his mama who owns it is apparently also selling her house and moving to like Cabot or some shit to live with her daughter wherever the daughter lives. Conway, somewhere down there, somewhere in the middle of the state. I don't know. Anyway, $45,000. It appraised for $145,000 after the guy who bought it, the realtor, says he put $17,000 worth of work into it in 3 days. You put $17,000 for the work. I ain't seen anybody over there in the last 3 days, but okay. I know that the ex-wife and dickhead put like 50 grand into it. It's got like a metal roof now. It has all new windows, had a paint job, like all kinds of shit. I know that she did a bunch of work to it. I have not seen any work done to it in the past week or two. I've only seen furniture being moved out. Anyway, so one of my friends who works in real estate, I called him up and I said, I need to know who bought that house because there was never even a son or anything and we want it. So he gave me the name of the realtor who sold it and he bought it himself. He was like, knowing him, he probably bought it himself to flip it. So I called him up immediately this afternoon. I was like, hey, Jameson. That's his real name. Hey, Jameson. What you want to sell that house for? He's like, you know, I sold it yesterday for $70,000 in 3 days. He sold it from $45,000 to $75,000. Motherfucker. First of all. Secondly, what the fuck? He was like, well, that's after I put 17 grand in. And I was like, when? When did you put 17 grand in? I said, all I'm asking is that you take this ugly ass harassment fence down that the neighbor built. Because I don't look at it anymore. And the dude was nuts. Anyway. Still haven't gotten to the Bigfoot thing yet. Because I haven't really, like, delved into the reasons why I do or do not believe. But one of these coming up soon, I'm going to tell you about the folk monster right here in the state of Arkansas. Because we are in prime Bigfoot country. I mean, John Hartford... I don't know if Hartford wrote the song or the Dillards wrote the song, but anyway, there's just this record we have. It's Dillard, Hartford, Dillard. It's the Dillard brothers. Shut the fuck up. And, it's not Tourette's. There's a dog. Boudin! Anyway, the Dillards did this album with John Hartford. I don't know if you know who John Hartford is. Look him up if you don't. But there's a song they have called The Biggest Whatever. That's one of my favorite fucking songs. So, like, sit there and just, like, listen to it. I'm driving or whatever. But, you should listen to it because it's about the folk monster and it's great. I think they even made a movie about it. It's like The Legend of Boggy Creek or something. It came out, like, 1972. I actually went to a music festival there just for one night because it was close to where we used to have a spot on the river. I say close. It was, like, an hour and a half, 2 hours away, but when you're drunk or whatever, you do random impulsive shit because I live my life on the impulse. Who makes plans? I ain't got time for that. Anyway, I think I'm going to maybe put together like a video just for you, motherfucker, who asked me about our own Bigfoot legend here in this great state of Arkansas. And we'll go from there. But anyway, leave your comments on whether or not you believe in Bigfoot. I mean, it's not unlikely. You've seen these people, like the werewolf people. Have you ever seen those people? Have you ever seen those people? That are, like, covered in fur, like, everywhere. I mean, maybe there's just, like, a whole, like, family of them living out somewhere. Or maybe there was, which created the legend back in the day that maybe were, like, outcasts to society, so they went to live in the forests and just never came back. And maybe, you know, if you've got 2 recessive genes, it could, you know, just keep, anyway, I'm not trying to, like, do biology lessons. It's Friday afternoon. I'm fucking tired. This is the one weekend I don't think I have anything to do, but I am going to go out to the farm and see the new windows we put in on the south end of the house, because it's 30 feet of custom windows from the ground to the top, because the upstairs peaks at a 20-foot high ceiling, and I gotta know how much some fuckers cost, because I don't know that yet, but I'm gonna find out. I go back roading Sunday and, like, pop in. I'll say hi to my dad, go chase his chickens and shit, because they don't like me very much. They're not used to me, though, because I just went out there one day, like, I don't know, a month ago, and I was like, when the fuck did you get yard chickens? We used to have chickens, like, in, like, the actual, like chicken coop, which back in the day, before I was born, used to be, like, a hog building. It had all the little individual, like, I don't know, little, big-ass fucking individual spots for each cow to, like, have its babies and shit, because, like, back when my dad was a kid, he and his sister, my aunt, that's how they made money on the farm, was they raised pigs. So, yeah, I'm gonna go see the yard chickens. Probably gonna take a shit ton of beer with me, but I've got to see these new windows, because they've been asking John to come out there and, like, just repair the woodwork around it for, I don't know, a year, and he's like, John's not a big heights person. He's like, I don't know that I want to do that, and he didn't, and so it was probably a good idea for him not to. But if they've got panes in them instead of just being solid sheets of glass 30 feet up, I'm going to be super fucking disappointed. Like the old windows. Wasn't anything wrong with them, I don't think. I mean, there was one, like, bottom one. They were panels of glass, but, like, on the, there was like a foot panel that you could, like, open the bottoms of these windows to let airflow in, because this house was built in 1960, two-ish, maybe. And so I don't know that air conditioner was like I don't know when air conditioner, like, came around. I know Carrier created it or invented it, but I don't know when it became like a common thing. I know it's not a common thing in some countries yet, especially the UK. Like, every time I think about going to visit, like, the UK, I'm like, you know, can I go in winter? Because, like, I don't want to go without the AC. I can't sleep without a damn fan on in the winter. It can be negative 20 outside, and I had to have that damn fan on. But anyway, I know that one of the, I think I was talking about, the bottom windows is cracked. But it was only like a foot panel of glass. Like, that could have been easily replaced. But apparently every single window, which makes up the entire south end of the house, I mean, there's just the brick frame around it. There's no wall. It's all window for 30 plus feet has been replaced. So they had, there's a great big tree on that end of the house that I used to, like, get up on the roof and, like, climb up when I was a little kid. They had that cut down a couple of years ago, and I drove out there one day and I was like, what the fuck? Why? Just leave it. Let the kids take care of it. It's not causing you a problem right now. You don't even go in this end of the house. Same end of the house as the damn den. We're in the, well, so the upstairs of the house, you go upstairs, 22 steps to the top. It's a spiral stair. Well, it's not a spiral staircase. It goes this way, and then this way, and then it flips around and goes back this way. And you walk into this, like, gigantic bedroom. To the left, there's a door to a double lavatory bathroom, and then, like, there's a little, like, closet that has, like, the shower and the toilet in it. Then you've got, on the other end of the bedroom, there's, like, a sliding door, because it used to be the end of the house before they added all that shit on. And then there's, like, a sunroom. And then what used to be a sewing room, I guess it's a sewing room, storage room, whatever. And then from that, there's, like, it's probably 30, 40 feet long very narrow. It's probably 6 feet wide, about 30, 40 feet long. It's a closet that you can walk all the way through. Back, it circles back around into like the lavatory area, which those of you who don't know what a lavatory is, that's the sink area of a bathroom. It's the lavatory for the idiots. But anyway, this closet it's a vaulted ceiling, so I don't know, 6 feet by 30 feet by 2 rows of clothes on each side and shelving all the way up. It's a huge fucking closet. Anyway, nobody ever uses any part of that house anymore. Like, just nobody goes up there. Because there's bedrooms downstairs and everybody's just like, oh, this is easier and I don't have to like go up there very often, you know, maybe every 2 weeks to clean or dust or whatever. But the entire end, like where that sewing room, storage room is, and like the sunroom is the top half of those 30-foot windows that they have had replaced. And they better be flat panels of glass. If they put panes in those, it's not even gonna look right. Like, those are all custom. They've all, I'm bothered. I'm bothered by it. But I don't own the house, so I don't really get any say. But I'll probably do that Sunday. Anyway, I'll try to work on some Bigfoot shit this weekend if I think about it. Tomorrow I've got stuff to do around my house, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday, fuckers.